All right, welcome back to the One Bar and Lepega show on One Bar, and news out of Vikings land. Gary Kubiak appears to be calling her quits as far as the Vikings offensive coordinator. All signs point to him retiring. Multiple reports coming out that he is indeed leaning heavily towards retirement, but everything you read, it sounds like it might be a done deal. So what does this mean for the Minnesota Vikings? Well, this means that we're going to have our sixth offensive coordinator in 6 years. Let's try to name these guys. Pat Shurmur, in no particular order. Pat Shurmur, Norv Turner, John DeFilippo, Kevin Stefanski, Gary Kubiak. So 2021 will be our sixth guy. I know a lot of people were kind of like, oh, man, I can't. The play calling was questioned at times. Play calling is questioned at times, regardless of who your offensive coordinator is. When you're running that many plays, there's going to be questions. The fact is, Kubiak came in. When you look at what happened on this offense this year, some pretty damn good things happened. A lot of play action, a lot of Dalvin Cook. A lot of that goes back to Gary Kubiak. Yes, he's probably not the most exciting offensive coordinator in the world. He's not going to get that fancy, which you see with a lot of other NFL teams right now, but it kind of worked. I'm not that upset. I look forward to possibly some change, but I think what will happen, Clint Kubiak is now our quarterback's coach. I could totally see them just elevating him to the offensive coordinator. Why do I say that? It's probably making people cringe. It's making myself cringe inside. But think about this. The Zimmer regime, while isn't over, it's probably getting to the point where it's getting closer and closer to being done. And, Clint Kubiak is a big part of this. He's been the quarterback's coach for the last couple of years. Kirk Cousins has already mentioned in yesterday's press conference, I believe, is asked whether he wants Gary Kubiak to come back, saying, it'd be nice to have the same guy for 2 years in a row. Clint Kubiak, being the quarterback's coach, could step right into that role and just kind of take over where his dad left off. He's been working with his dad for quite a while, and there wouldn't be that much of a change. That probably scares people to hear that. There won't be much of a change. But again, look at what the offense did. If we had some kind of defense behind us, it probably would have been pretty damn good. So we'll see what happens. There's a lot of coaches getting fired. I think, 7 coaching vacancies? I could be off by 1 or 2. So there could be guys there that look at this job and look at a Kirk Cousins, look at a Dalvin Cook, look at a Justin Jefferson, look at these younger pieces, and I got to get my hands on that. There could be some younger guys that really want to come to this spot, because fact is, it's a very appealing job for any offensive coordinator to come to. A lot of tools, a lot of weapons, but long story short, Gary Kubiak is gonzo, and on his own terms. I shouldn't say gonzo. And I just see this as one of probably a handful of changes that we do see, whether it's somebody retiring or whether it's somebody getting canned. So remember, stay tuned to the One Bar and Lepega show. We're here every damn day talking purple, and me and Lepegas will be back actually later today, talk about a little bit of free agency.